Alright, we're looking at an 8 3/4 rear end. Dodge Plymouth Chrysler. This one here is out of a B body. I just thought I'd show you a little bit here. If you want to change gears in your car, all you really have to do is stick your socket through the big hole here, take off your drum, stick your socket through the big hole. You're going to have 5 bolts around here that you're going to unloosen. On both sides, slide your axle out till it drops. You can feel it drop out of the center section. This piece right here, your third member. And then do the same thing to this side. So you loosen those, after you take your wheels and brake drums off, loosen those 5 bolts on each side, slide the axle out. You got 10 bolts here around your center section, around your third member. When you do that, that just slides right out the front. You take it right off. There's going to be some grease in there. It's going to be heavy, about 80 pounds, so just be prepared for the weight or some sort of support. Swap your new gear ratio in, and this one right here had a tag on it. If it's original, it'll have a tag on it telling you what it was. This one here said 294. That's definitely more of a highway gear. The higher the number, the more you're geared for power or takeoff, like 355s or 391s, or so. If you're racing quarter mile, you're probably going to want something a higher number. If you're traveling across the interstate, you're probably going to want 276 or 294. Because most of these cars, they didn't have overdrive unless someone put one in. The other thing I did over here is I took the whole assembly off just so you could see it without the axle. There's where the 5 bolts would be. Over here you have an adjuster. You turn this in and out for slack. You got to have, I tighten up, what I normally do is tighten up the passenger side, and on the driver's side you got your adjuster. I adjust it. It's supposed to be 8 to 12 thousandths. I don't really measure it. All I do is make it toward each axle. I can hear it, the boom boom go in and out, but you really can't see it. I just go back and forth with it. You can hear the slack, you can hear it hit, but you really don't see that move. So 8 thousandths ain't very much, or barely see it move. And that's pretty much it for changing gears. Just, again, pop each axle out, do the 10 bolts around your center section, pull that out. Some people call it a pig head. Pop that back in with a new gasket and some oil resistant RTV of your choice, and bolt things back together, slide your axles back in, and really it's a pretty fast job changing gear ratios. So okay, once out of there, you can confirm, if I can keep my shadow out of the way, the gear ratio right there, it says 294. So indeed, these are what came with the rear end, and I had the right tag. Anyways, that's what your third member will look like, your center section. And that's your ring gear, your pinion gears in there. But anyways, that's how you can confirm what gear ratio you're looking at. Alright, thanks.